Welcome back to Utah Treasure Hunting. I know it's been a while, and if you have been around for a while, then you probably remember that one time when I hid the treasure chest full of money somewhere in the Utah wilderness, like 10 pounds of money. It's about $100, along with some other things. Like I think there's a Bitcoin in there. I know there's a Dogecoin. There, at least one of the real coins is silver. There's a golden snitch, some old Spanish pieces of 8, and other just fun things like that. But then I got distracted by some other projects. I moved to Africa for a couple months, but I'm back and I finished those projects. So let's get on with helping you find that treasure. And by the way, if you want me to hide even more treasure for you to find, which I would love to do, then there are 4 things you can do to make that happen. The first one is really simple. Just subscribe to this channel because, well, there's something in it for me. There's something mostly in it for you. Then I can attract more sponsors, persuade them like, look, I've got a lot of enthusiastic people who really want to hear from you, and they'll give me money, which I will hide for you. So do that. Second, almost as easy, is share this with your friends and get them to do the same thing. Third is you can be a sponsor yourself, and I'll talk more about that in a minute. And then I'll tell the 4th thing you can do in a minute as well. But let's get on with finding this treasure. So I'm gonna start over with clue number 1. Although there are at least 2 more clues hidden somewhere in this video. So here's clue number 1 for this treasure hunt. A friendship bloomed or love died. I can't decide. Now I know alone on its own, that's not extremely helpful, but when you combine it with the other clues in this video, if you can pick up on what those are, then they'll begin to make a little more sense. And clue number 2 is way more helpful, I promise. And as you combine them together and they all seem to align, you get more and more confidence in where you think it is, and you can get out there and find it. I promise I will never make these super complicated. It'll be just a question of amassing enough clues, finding things that match, and a little bit of luck, of course, is always in there as well. All right, let me talk about the next thing, which we'll always talk about in these videos, which is our sponsor. We got one sponsor right now, which is basically me. And if you've been around, you also know that when we talk about sponsors, that's one of the times when you also find some additional clues given away. So the sponsor is the University of Life, and that's who published these 2 books. These are the projects I mentioned. I've been working on this one for over 10 years, and I'm quite excited about it. Last time I presented this to a group, a book club group, it's always so much fun when we talk about this. I got a standing ovation, hugs. One person after 2 minutes in, I told one of the, this is just packed with insights, told one of those, and this guy blurted out, "You just changed my life." It's really good. It's about identity, and the title, as you can see, is Find Your Depth in a Shallow World. 150 insightful essays on the essence of self-awareness, plus 500 profound conversation starter questions across the 10 layers of identity. Because, you know, finding $100 would be fun. But you know what's way more precious is finding yourself. And this book helps you do it. There's short chapters, really easy to read, lots of like follow-up questions so you can apply them to yourself. It makes for really fun conversation starters and stuff with friends to help deepen your connections. Speaking of which, let's look at book number 2. Something else I'm also excited about, the connection equation. Finding yourself, and not just finding yourself, it goes beyond that. It's like, it also helps you to design yourself, like decide who you want to be with tons of tips for how you can make that happen. That and connecting with other people are the 2 richest treasures you will ever experience. I don't care if you have the iPhone 25 or a Lamborghini or health and beauty, whatever it is you treasure most. Connection with other people and really feeling comfortable in your own skin and knowing yourself and be excited about who you are when you wake up and look in the mirror. Nothing comes close to that. Nothing is better than that. So that's what these books are about. The connection equation, half of it is like really cool essays and explanations about how connection works. And the other half is this story about a fictional newspaper reporter in Chicago. And she gets the assignment to I mean, she kind of chooses it to figure out how connection happens, how you can make them, like, meet people and make good connections, but also make the most of the connections you've got. And that is a tough subject these days. What with social media, it makes everything so convenient, but it also takes us away from a lot of the old rhythms where we used to spend time with people and stuff. So this helps explain exactly how that works. It gives tons of things that you can do. Jane, the reporter, she figures out the connection equation. These are all the components, everything that goes into how we connect with other people and develop those deeper, satisfying ones. And then she realizes there's even more, and she goes on and finds out these great things I'm really excited about. It is a fun read, so I recommend that. As you go along, oh, look at this nice bookmark with the clue on it. Anyway, so those are the sponsors, and everything you purchase from the University of Life, it contributes toward more money that I'm gonna hide for you, because this is fun. I like doing this. I want to do a lot more of it. Oh, and that's number 4, by the way. Buy these books, read them, enjoy them, benefit yourself, become more interesting and charismatic and confident, make money in your spare time, impress your friends. So that's way number 4, you can get more money. And back to number 3, being a sponsor. There's information on UtahTreasureHunting.com, and basically you pick how involved you want to be. And it can go everything from just putting your logo and me giving you a shout out to a little more involved. We can hide clues at your place of business so people can go get extra clues there, stuff like that. We'll make it fun and people have a positive experience with you. So I recommend that. All right, that just about wraps it up for this video. I have one more announcement. I told you there'd be 3 clues in this video. 2 of them should have been blatantly obvious. You should have caught those. The third one might take, might have to be a little bit sharper to notice that one, or at least to fully appreciate it before you hear the song, which is coming up. The announcement is I'm planning another micro hunt coming up soon. By the way, that last micro hunt, I don't think anyone has found that yet either. So that's still out there, although people were like really dialed in, so close. So go get that. And I just wanted to show you one of the things I'm going to put in this next micro hunt, which will have another handful of $50 and a challenge coin, a fridge magnet, and whoever knows what else fun, but also a GPS. And this is an off-grid analog GPS. It doesn't take any batteries. It works off ambient light. And as long as you've got this baby in your back pocket, you will always know exactly where you are. Just pull it out, look through that hole. You are here. Isn't that helpful? It's accurate to within 1.25 inches anywhere on the planet. So just another dumb little thing. You know, this is just mostly for fun right now until we get into the big money. Then maybe it'll be a little more serious, but we'll still keep it fun. So, all right, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. And until then, please always remember to treasure the moments and happy hunting.
I'm in the state, I'm in the state, I'm in the state, and I will. Familiar place, see your face, walk around you. I'm in the state, I'm in the